Okay, gotta get the lid off. It's got a bit of suction. Hang on. Oh, come on. Come on. The harder I pull it up, the more suction it's got. Look at the gases in there, trapped. It's actually pushing up the lid. Go and take my cheap S brush, which by the way, I love this little brush. Synthetic top, wooden handle. Okay, desperate times call for desperate measures. Got it, at last. My own homebrew shaving cream. There's about 5 creams in here. My favourite is the lime coconut.
Real men shave. Real men shave their faces. Real men shave their faces.
In desperate need of a shave. Me, the daily shaver. It's been over a week. The first production run of 500 razors. It's a collector's edition from the globalshave.club. What does the razor look like? It's the ball tech end. Let's try one of the blades that come with it. Just grab one of these bad boys and unwrap it. No glue, which is my preference. That's a shave boy. Take the base, cap together. This is the perfect size for a travel razor. Cheap and cheerful till it's comfortable. You can see that's got a matte finish. Sandblasted, I'd say. Time to add a little shaving cream to the water. Now this little razor has got a big job. My intention was to use, because I've been shaving with it during the week, last week anyway. And I've forgotten how smooth a shaver it is. It'll tame a feather, that one. But let's go take our little Replicatech. Just flip around and use the other side now. Now this does not feel overly aggressive. Very tame. And given that it had so much hair there, that's almost a one-par shave. It's wiping away a week's growth without so much as an apology. Now I have something controversial to say. I think these are better, cheaper than trying to get a original and spending the money on getting it restored. Now, if you can get one and you can clean up with some brass, fantastic. But I went and paid good money for my gold one from Razor Emporium, and obviously it had a cracked handle. And they glued it, and then they replated it. I suppose hoping that the glue and the replating was going to restore it. Now cracking in these things are damn near 80 plus years old, is very common. From years of being screwed and unscrewed. And gluing and replating, sometimes you can get lucky, but in my case, now when you can go and get these razors remade like the original, so cheap, that's my preference. Now, this second pass is proving to be a breeze. A couple of different angles to get to BBS. Some spritz. Well, first of all, thumbs up to the homebrew. I have been using my Vanderhagen. This is the expensive one. Now, it's at least $2 more. But the cream is so lush that I'll just leave that for tomorrow. A drop of water and we'll back into it. Okay, the blade's still in there, so I'm going to treat this with some care. This Replicatech from globalshave.club is brilliant. It's beautiful. I think it's available in gold as well. The fit and finish, the shave. If this was your intro razor, wow, what a place to start your shaving. And if you're an experienced shaver and you want something cheap for the road, this is not only beautiful, it's functional. The shave is as good as any razor I own. From $10 to $500, it's up there. It's in the top 10%. So Sheldon from Global Shave, you've done it again. You've got my tick of approval. This is a great razor. Thank you very much. This was not a sponsored video. This was sent to me for review. If I like it, I say so. If I don't, well, I can neither say nothing at all, but you know me, I tell you. This is worth getting. If you want to own a replica, don't buy the old ones, buy one of these. It's just not worth buying the old ones, particularly if you get one that's never been cracked. The problem was you use it a few times. Oh, just one second. So I found my previous Replicatech and it has a polished head. And more to the point, this is the one and it is cracked. This is cracked. And you put some drops of glue and you push it back together again to hold it. But yeah, crack's cracked. It's never right. If you do it up tight, you see the crack. It's invisible until you try to do something up. So I don't use that. That's 24 karat gold plated. But it is an original 80-year-old handle. So these, machined out of new steel, got another 100 years left in them, maybe more, because I think they're better made. I'm Steve, your daily shaver, just wishing you all the best of shaves, good shaves, and not goodbye just yet. Remember, while it's nice to be important, it's more important to be nice. Go forth, spread the wet shaver's blessing, which is one shave at a time, to BBS. I'm Steve, your daily shaver, wishing you all the best of shaves, good shaves, and from Global Shave Club, good shaves and goodbye.
Bearded man, you think that you're so cool, but your face looks like a small marsupial.
So if I shrill like that for a company that isn't paying me, imagine what they could get if they paid me. Sky's the limit. I can be bought. Just add zeros, lots of zeros. No, not after the decimal point, before it. Moral hazard, I'm Steve, the daily shaver, shaving irregularly. Offcuts. Things I can never put to air. Stop picking your nose on camera. I'm angry.